What's up, guys? It's your boy Kazaris back with another fun little deck profile, and today we have the brand new Reptilianne Lamia with aliens. I saw DK put out an actual Reptilian video, but I like the idea of using her with aliens simply because aliens have better support overall and they're just better reptiles. So what Reptilianne Lamia does is if you control at least one face-up reptile type monster, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change its attack to 0, and if you do, special summon this card, then take damage equal to that monster's original attack. So you will be taking a decent chunk of damage sometimes. However, changing its attack to 0 is really crucial for Reptilianne Hydra, the synchro. So I'll get into that in a second. Her other effect reads, if this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can target up to 2 face-up monsters on the field, change their attack to 0. Now you can only use one effect per turn and only once that turn. So you can't special summon her, change an attack to 0, and then synchro and use her synchro effect. You can only use one or the other. So if you special summon her, you're changing one monster to 0, but if you normal summon her and are able to synchro, you can change up to 2. And then what Reptilianne Hydra does is when it's synchro summoned, you destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls with a 0 attack and draw 1 card for each monster destroyed. So it is very good. It quickly swings advantage in your favor. It is better used with Lamia, so if your opponent has 2 monsters and you can use Lamia's synchro effect, then what will happen is Hydra will activate Chain Link 1. Even if your opponent controls no 0 attack monsters, it'll still attempt to activate, and it doesn't target either. And then Chain Link 2, Lamia will activate in the graveyard to target up to 2 face-up monsters on the field and change their attack to 0. So then resolve it backwards, Lamia will resolve, change the attack to 0, and then Hydra will resolve and destroy the 2 monsters that you just changed and draw 2 cards. So you destroy 2 cards they control and draw 2 cards of your own. So the advantage quickly swings in your favor. It can turn a lot of tides of a lot of duels. But at bare minimum, you're changing 1 monster to 0 and then destroying 1 monster and drawing 1 card. So even then is like good enough of an advantage swing. And then, so that's just the Reptilian part. And then we're playing the aliens, which is 1 alien ammonite. A very good card for making Armades and Golgar. However, it's not good early, so that's why I'm playing 1 of it. It's searchable off of A cell. So you'll dump an alien with A cell and then search ammonite, and then all of a sudden you have a live ammonite. But if you draw a ammonite early, it's not good because you're not going to summon it when you have no targets in the grave. So ammonite's just better at 1 as a searchable target. 3 alien telepath. I was testing version with Hypno and Gemini Spark, but like Hypno just isn't a good standalone monster, and it doesn't have the attack reduction clause, so like Hypno with A cell doesn't really do anything, whereas Telepath with A cell can pop back row and can reduce the attack of monsters. So I just like Hypno is better with Spark, but Spark was only good with Hypno, whereas A cell is good with any of the aliens really, as well as World Legacy Clash. So I think it was just a little too niche with Spark and Hypno, even though Spark is a great card. I think it's just better in a dedicated Gemini build. But anyway, so Telepath will remove an A counter from a monster your opponent controls and destroy 1 spell trap card on the field. It targets, so even though it's old text, it does target the spell trap card. 1 dog, simply because this facilitates your Mistworm combos. And it just puts more bodies on the board and distributes A counters. So when you normal summon an alien, you special summon dog from your hand and then put 2 A counters on face-up monsters your opponent controls, 1 and 1 on 2 different ones or 2 on the same one, doesn't matter. And then 1 alien kid, simply because I wanted another level 4, and kid is the best one because it'll just like passively put 1 A counter on every monster your opponent special summons. Doesn't activate, it's just a continuous effect, so like they'll gain an A counter when they special summon a monster. So that's pretty good. And then 2 Forbidden Lance. You can do some cool damage step tricks with this, but more importantly, it allows your synchro plays to go through. So if you're going second, which this deck likes to do, you're typically playing in the back row. So if you like summon, so if you activate like A cell, you say your opponent has back row, you activate A cell, and then normal summon Telepath, attempting to pop something. Say they just Canadia, because they don't want to pop you. They don't want you to pop any random card. They just want to activate the Canadia, and it's essentially as if you chose a Canadia and they chained a Canadia and popped Telepath, and flipped Telepath. But if you chain Lance, then all of a sudden they waste the Canadia, and then you're still able to use Telepath to pop something else they control, and then you have Telepath still face up, and you can do some Lamia synchro plays. So Lance is pretty cool, and the damage or the attack reduction does come up. 2 Viper's Rebirth. Now this card is essentially Monster Reborn for any Reptile type card, for any Reptile type non-tuner in your graveyard, as long as all monsters in your grave are reptile type, which it will almost always be the case unless you like made an early Armades or an early Mistworm and it's in the graveyard now. Then you won't be able to use Viper's Rebirth, but as long as you're paying attention to that, it should be fine. You're usually only using Viper's Rebirth when you're pushing for game, or just like really, or you need like a big Hydra play to swing advantage in your favor. And Viper's Rebirth is really good for, so you special summon the level 4 and then you're able to normal summon Lamia and then use her graveyard effect to reduce 2 monsters and get that pop 2 with Hydra, pop 2, draw 2. World Legacy Clash. Now this is a very good card, but it's even more potent in this deck because if you're able to permanently reduce your opponent's monster to 0, then that's just a free monster you can pop with Hydra. So not only do you block an attack and reduce another monster, so it's effectively block 2 attacks, you also combo with Hydra. So it's just even more potent in this deck, and it's a very good card to play, definitely a 3 of. And then finally your A-Cell Recombination Device, the card that brings aliens together. Foolish any alien from your deck by targeting any monster on the field, and put A counters on that monster equal to the level of the monster sent, and then on the turn after it's been sent to the grave, or like any turn except the turn it was sent to the graveyard, you can banish it to search any alien from your deck. So on your opponent's turn, you'll use it, send a level 4, and then on your turn, you'll banish it, search Ammonite, Ammonite summon, special summon level 4, you Foolish Burial, and then make Golgar or Armades. Very good. Good to use a Telepath, and good for the attack reduction effect, etc. Now I'm playing 2 Drowning. I'm playing 21 because you don't really want to draw Lamia, you don't really want to draw Dog, and then Viper's Rebirth, you kind of want to draw a later game. So like when you play 21, you still have a better chance of seeing your 3 ofs and a slightly less chance of seeing your 1 and 2 ofs. And 2 Drowning. Drowning is just very good in this format for Dark Lords and Cyber Darks and Desperado, just like dealing with cards that without targeting and without destroying, which Drowning is very good at doing. Shuffle back Fortune Lady Every so that it doesn't go to grave, stuff like that. So Drowning is a very good card, especially if your opponent's attacking and you clash to save your monster, then all of a sudden you have an open field and you can hit him with a surprise Drowning, stuff like that. Just like how 6 Samurai can clash, if they have 2 Sams, they can clash one of them, and then all of a sudden their dual wield is live. If you clash your 1 monster, all of a sudden your Drowning is live. So similar to that. We're playing 2 Hydra, very good card, already explained it. Cosmic Fortress Golgar. This card is very good with aliens. So it requires Ammonite and any non-tuner alien, which is easy. Just after you resolve a cell, you are able to summon Golgar. And what he does is he returns all face-up spell or trap cards. You can select any number of face-up spell or trap cards to return to the hand. So like if you have some face-up that you don't want to return, that's fine. And then return them to the hand and distribute A counters among monsters on the field equal to the number of cards returned. So if you turn, say, like into your Fortress and Castle, then you can put 2 counters on their Reactor Dragon, and then his second effect is once per turn you can remove 2 A counters from anywhere on the field to destroy a card your opponent controls. So you can just remove 2 A counters from the reactor that you just put the A counters on, and then pop that reactor. So Golgar is very good. Beatdown, he hits 2900. Thought Ruler, you take damage in the deck, or you take damage in this deck from Lamia's effect, and then Thought Ruler is just good at gaining that life points back. So like after you resolve Hydra, the next turn you can Lamia again, and then make a Thought Ruler, reducing a monster's attack to 0, and then attack over that, deal some big damage and gain some life points back. So Thought Ruler is pretty cool. I think it's the best level 8 to play. Mistworm. Now Mistworm is summonable with 2 level 4 aliens and an Ammonite, or Lamia, Dog, and a level 4 alien. So Mistworm is very summonable in this deck, and I summon it pretty often. Very good. So this deck's bad matchups are like Subterrors and Sams, because Sam can negate some crucial spell or traps that you need to resolve. But like if you just summon Mistworm, you can just bounce like 2 of their monsters in a back row, something like that. Pretty cool. I like the Mistworm a lot. And then the 1 Armades, simply because it's like the best level 5 besides Golgar. And it's really good against Desperado, so you can just keep safely attacking over their machine monsters without having the threat of Desperado coming out. So that's a deck. Using Beatdown also because Hydra is 21, and with Beatdown it hits 24, and these 2 aliens are 16 here, so that can be some pretty crucial attack thresholds, like OTK thresholds, to hit. So Switcheroo is an option, or like any other skill that triggers off of taking damage, like that you can use Lamia to trigger. That would be cool, but like to keep it simple, I just want to play Beatdown just to hit that crucial OTK threshold. But that's the deck. Let's get into some duels. Cool. Alright, so Ishizu Ishtar. Ew. Why? Our hand's okay. Hand's pretty good. We can do that thing I was talking about where we bait the... well, it's blue eyes, so we probably won't have much back row. Lamia would be the best top deck here. Unless he goes into Azure Eyes, in which case we can't target him this turn. Still have Drowning though, so I'm not worried about much. Azure. It's fine. No, that's fine. Set. Cool, pass it on over. Can't banish anything because he didn't use... he doesn't have Spirit in the grave. So sure. Bring that all back. Excuse me. Yup. Econ... take... did I let it go? I think I let it go just so I can Drowning. Yeah. Oh, well, if he's not going to do... okay, that's fine. Just going to leave that in defense, that's fine. I'm not drowning my own monster. Alright, so that's... if we draw Rebirth. Rebirth is a good draw. Dog is a good draw. So if we draw Rebirth, Dog, or Ammonite. ASOL, okay. Activate ASOL in the grave. Add the Ammonite to our hand. Oh, we can just go Golgar and pop the Azure Eyes. Duh. Yeah, so that's still game. So, yeah. Ammonite, get back. Kitty. Little kitty. Bulby. Golgar. Bulbasaur. Activate to remove 2 counters from Azure Eyes here and pop Azure Eyes. Scoop it up. Alright, cool. Quick and easy. Let's do another one. So we're up against a Pegasus. Our hand's fine. This is probably with a new Toon card, so he's probably using Toon Dark Magician. Our hand's fine. Unless he Toon Kingdoms and then we can't target any of his tunes, that would suck. That would really suck. Let's summon Stone. Sure. Tribute Stone to special. Can this special? Yeah. Huh. So I can't attack this turn, so we're fine. From your hand. Toon Dark Magician Girl. Hopefully you Toon rollbacks here, so then we can chain Lance. That has insight, okay. Very nice prismatics. So add Spirit to hand, so only Dark Magician Girl can attack. Yeah. So no rollback at the moment. Cool. It's just gonna end. Alright, so I'm just gonna get some on both of them. Why not? So I'm gonna dump a Kid and a Telepath here. 34. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Now we get double search, so we can search Dog Ammonite on our turn. And we have Rebirth as well. Very good. It's all coming together. Cool, cool. So if Toon World is destroyed, destroy it. So if I bounce Toon World with Golgar, then It won't destroy them because I'm returning it to the hand, not destroying it. Okay. Is the other A cell? You can use 2 A cells in a turn, which is pretty cool. Double search. Nice. Dog. Yeah. I can miss Swarm. I think I'm just gonna go for the Golgar. Ammonite, get Telepath. Pot, target the Spirit. Well. No. Okay, no. Okay. I was thinking about still thinking about Mistworming, but I can't kill him if I Mistworm. Yeah, because I can't summon Dog and Mistworm. What's in his grave? Just the redstone, right? Or no, oh wait, no, he incited, right, okay. So something was in the grave. Okay, so move on from this. Target. There it is. Okay, right. So force this. He summons. Then we make Golgar and then rebirth the Telepath and destroy Toon World. Toon World wipes all of them. Right. Wait, do they have this clause? No. Wait. That Toon Dragon doesn't have the clause to be destroyed. But we can Golgar for one of them. We can Golgar one of them at least. Okay. Okay, summon this again. Alright, big brain plays. We're moving from Toon Dark Magician Girl because we don't care about her having no counters since she's going to die anyway. Right. Okay, so now we activate this effect to destroy one card. Okay, so I have to move it from this. Doesn't really matter that much. I can hit that for 6. That'll go down to 318, and if I do that, it'll put it at 1,000. Okay, I'm just gonna hold the lance though. So if I lance this, I can only deal 3,500 max, and that's still not game. So that should sufficiently clear the board and pass it back. This will die in the end phase. So now we still have Drowning and Lance. So no matter what shenanigans he pulls on us, he can't roll back us for game because we have Drowning. So I think we're fine. What are you searching, buddy? Fusion? Do you even have a target for Fusion still? He's probably playing the free-to-play version, honestly. So you can... Oh, so Blackstone shuffles into the deck, okay, to add to hand. So then his Fusion will be live, okay. That's fine, we can still Lance and the damaged up. So yeah, we're good no matter what. Cool. Alright, so that was pretty easy. I think we played that perfectly, or as best we could. So we could miss Worm, but we couldn't. If we summoned Ammonite and then summoned a dog, and then summoned back with Ammonite, we couldn't then. We had 8 total levels on the field, so we couldn't rebirth for the level 4 for Mistworm. And dog can only special itself when we normal summon an alien, so there was no other opportunity to summon dog. Yeah. Alright, so now he goes slash equip Toon Buster Blader, and we chain Lance. So if we activate Lance after he equips, he can just negate. If we do it before, now he's down to 2,000, unaffected by the 200 attack boost, taking 600, and then he gets to summon Toon Buster Blader, but that's fine. Scoop it up. Alright, cool. Let's do one more. Arcana. So, trick up the sleeve or show of nightmare, FDK, shenanigan. I don't know. We shall find out. Trick up the sleeve. So, Dark Magician. My hand's fine. It's better going second. I'm just gonna set a cell, set Lance, and pass it over. Yeah. Thanks, I guess. Okay, well, we would have drawn Lamia next turn. That's cool. Why would... What is going on? Arcana's music is still the creepiest. I do like it though. It's like weird. It's like that horror music you hear, like horror lullaby music, like slightly distorted. Might as well. Why is he playing Cup of Ace? I don't. I'm very confused. Muy confuso. Opponent's main phase. Blue eyes with Cup of Ace. Okay. Selfish Cry. Okay. What is he targeting? Man, he would. Alright, well, I'm going to do this anyway. Just a foolish one to the graveyard. I'm not going to be able to search, which sucks. Okay, so we have the World Legacy Clash, so we're going to be able to... I'm attributing. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to be able to block one attack and make another one only hit for 15. So it's pretty good. You can't beat down. Alrighty. What is it? I never understood what triggers the music change there, because it went from like absolutely silent to fucking hype. Oh shit. I didn't do that in the damage stuff. That was a misplay. Wait, did I? Wait, why did it? Oh crap. I thought it, because, I mean, I didn't really have to use, I think we win regardless. I thought it, when it said enter damage step for Lance, I thought I accidentally used World Legacy not in the damage step. That's why I chained the Lance there. That was a misplay. Oh well. Just going to be able to rebirth. Summon back the Telepath. Normal summon Lamia. Now we could miss Worm. However, I'm going to go for the better play. Since it will get us advantage. Hydra. Activate Hydra, Chainlink 1. Activate Lamia, Chainlink 2. Lamia will target the Blue Eyes. Yes, target another. Target the Cosmic Brain. Change them to 0. Hydra, pop them both. Draw 2. Activate Beatdown. Booyah. Now if this dog was any 1600, that would be exactly lethal, but I mean he's at 33, so it doesn't matter. Voila! Alright, so that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm still refining the deck, but for right now I'm happy with it. But there are definitely other variants to consider with like Gemini Spark and Alien Hypno and whatnot. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the footage. I will see you in the next one. Peace.